my name's Catherine, and I'm starting a new YouTube channel on weight loss. And it's not just on this is a specific diet and you have to follow it, but more about hints and tips, things I've discovered. Now, I was what I would call a diet failure. I was morbidly obese. And people who knew me back then don't recognize me now. I have lost that much weight. I have lost a full adult size in weight. And so I don't look at anything like I did. So I think I struggled with my weight for a long time because I didn't expect to become that overweight. And I had always thought that I was overweight when really I was a size 10 and wasn't overweight at all. But I was known as the chubby one, and I heard people call me that a few times. So I had it in my head that I was overweight. And then slowly it crept on because I was on some medication. I became large and I was about 24, 26. So it was quite big. And I just could not shift the weight. Diet just didn't help. I did all the extreme diets, all the not so extreme diets. I tried one that had so few calories, they tell you you're not allowed to exercise. Well, sometimes my job means I have to walk around a lot. And that time I did. And I felt so ill one day that I ended up just going to a shop, buying some real slices of cheese and eating them on the way home. And I felt so much better. And I just stopped that diet and I could then function back at work. But after year, people think that, oh, you've cheated, you've done this, you've done that. And really, I hadn't. I mean, at one point, I used to go to different companies on a day-to-day basis to teach and teach IT. And I would take the train and tube there in London. And then on the way home, I would walk from wherever I was teaching for the day to Liverpool Street Station, where I took the train home. And sometimes that would be, I don't know, half a mile. Sometimes it would be 2 miles. Sometimes it would be 4 miles. So in a week, I could be doing 10 to 15 miles walking. Lost no weight. So diets didn't work, exercise didn't work. I was a failure. And I took drastic measures. I ended up having weight loss surgery, and it wasn't the weight loss surgery per se. The weight loss surgery is a tool, and it's there to assist. Just by having weight loss surgery does not mean you're magically going to lose all the weight and always be a magically thin number. No. It's a tool like diet and exercise. It has to be used in conjunction with other tools. And but what the weight loss surgery did was it gave me the support network I needed. I got a dietitian, somebody who was qualified and who could help me see what I was doing wrong with my diet, who didn't just make an assumption of, oh, right, you're eating too much, just eat less. No, they actually worked with me. They didn't assume, oh, you're having too much X, stop having it. No. And I got so worried over this. I followed all the instructions because I thought, this is my last chance. And I paid for this myself. So for me, it was a big investment. there was nothing else. If this didn't work, and I was in tears several times on the phone and in the office of the doctor, just saying, if this doesn't work, there's nothing else. There's nothing else I can do. And they were all really supportive of me. And I had my surgery and it went well, absolutely fine. Went back to work a week and a half later. I was up and around right away. I took it easy. I was exhausted, tired, but I just kept moving. I lost 10 pounds in the first couple of weeks. I was really happy, and then no more. Nothing else happened. It was, 2 months later, I was in a different contract, a different job, and I was like in tears on the phone to the dietitian saying, I'm being sent to another country. I've only lost 10 pounds in 2 months, in just over 2 months. I'm leaving in a couple of weeks. How am I going to eat on the plane there? I can't cut down any more. And so we talked about it, and I'm sure she doesn't know exactly what she said to me, but I took away from it to start living my weight loss, that I'd lost 10 pounds. That's an amazing amount. I hadn't lost that much at one time in that short of a time period to that date. So instead of moaning about it, get out there and start, enjoying life a little bit more. Acting like I'd already lost the weight. And I was traveling to the States with work, and it was Washington, D.C., which I'd never been before. And I thought, okay, she said, don't work the whole time. So I was there 10 days. I took the Friday evening off. I didn't work the Friday evening, went on a walking tour with a bunch of people. It was a lot of fun. Then on the Saturday, I did one of those bus tours. Sorry, we've got a visitor here. This is Smudgy, one of my 5 little ones. and that, who obviously they all like attention, but she's the one who's got in here at the moment. And I walked around a lot. I saw sights. I went shopping and bought a camera because I love taking photos. And I just got out there and I started doing things that I would have done probably before, but always been a bit shy about. Probably not have bought the camera or gone out taken so many photos, but I really spent time enjoying my trip. And still worked a lot. And when I got home, I found I lost 10 pounds in the 10 days. So that had doubled my weight loss. And that started me on a journey of what had I actually done and what had changed in me. So what had I done? What had I done? What had changed? And how had that affected my weight loss? Because from that point on, I started to lose a dress size every single month. And it was shocking. I had changed. And over future videos, I'm going to give you a lot of what I learned along the way. But the big thing I took from it was to stop thinking, because my mindset in the past had always been, when I am thin, when I am thin. And it's like, so when I'm thin, I'm going to do X. When I'm thin, I'm going to do that. When I'm thin. At that point, when I did that business trip, I stopped thinking like that. And I was starting to live now as if I'd lost all the weight. So that's the first tip I have for you. Stop thinking, when I'm this, when I'm that. Start living it now. Start doing the things. So if your dream is, I want to go scuba diving, do it. go and sign up for a course. I'm sure there's scuba diving clubs that do a free session and you can go chat to them, or they'll talk to you, or you can hire someone or do it on vacation, etc. If you want to, go and learn a new hobby, do it. Definitely. Don't wait until that magic moment, because it's always going to be in that future. Start living your weight loss now. Okay. Once I lost the weight, I'm now a size, I think about 12. Once I'd lost the weight, I decided I wanted to help other people who maybe felt the same way I did, who were thinking they were a failure, who had tried diets and exercise and all of that and nothing worked. I wanted to help them. Now, my day job is corporate training. So I go into companies and I'm usually the training manager or lead trainer on new software implementations that are multinational. So I do that. So I teach people and I love helping. So I thought, why shouldn't I? So I have started a business. This is another one of my little angels here. Sorry about that. Anthony, and come to say hi. And I decided to become a weight loss coach. Now, since then, I have taken nutritional courses that have been designed by dietitians, and at the moment of recording this, I'm almost finished metabolism diet course, diploma, so that I can be a better nutritional advisor for people. But yeah, so I just want to help people to not only reach that goal, but to feel better about themselves. Once I lost the weight, I was so happy. I bought a ton of new clothes, but I didn't really stop and think about what I wanted my style to be, how I wanted to be as a normal weight person. And so over the years, I've been working on that, and I still am. So I thought I'd create this channel not only to help people to achieve their goal and to feel better about themselves along the way, but also to share with you my discoveries and what I've been doing. Because I have had people say to me, oh, it was easy for you, the weight loss. And I won't go into it today, but no, it wasn't easy. If it was easy, why did I feel like a failure for years? Yeah. But yeah, another day. But if you have found this video useful, helpful, informative, you liked it, please press the like button. I'd really appreciate that. And if you feel that you'd like me to record and post more videos about my journey and what I've learned and tips along the way, then please subscribe. And I hope everyone has a fantastic day. Thank you so much for staying to the end. I really, really appreciate it. Take care. Bye.